Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am going to try something new today. I'm calling this video Show and Tell Saturday. One of the things I'm up to these days is trying to clean out my storage. I have a huge cabinet in my office and it is filled with these 12 by 12 by 15 cube storage boxes. And I have just been putting things in these boxes for years. I have no idea what is in these boxes, so you're going to find out with me as we go along. So let's get started. First thing we have is a whole bunch of this silver fabric. I had started a project with my grandmother many years ago, and I just have so much of this silver fabric. I have not figured out what to do with it yet. I have used it in a couple of journals. So we have that. This is a cupcake pack, or 4 pairs of cupcake socks, sweet socks. It's packaging from an office gift that I received from one of my coworkers this past Christmas. The socks were rolled up in each of these. Super cute. At some point, I will do an entire journal all about packaging and junk mail that comes in, because we have so much of that. It's enough to make books and books and books. Next up, we have a magazine that looks like it's been a little bit ripped up. So there's that. We have another magazine, Travel and Leisure. I love these Travel and Leisure magazines. Ooh, look at that frame. Ooh, I could cut that out and use it in one of my collages. But there's just amazing images in these books. So I'm very excited about that. Condé Nast Traveler. Another one, another travel magazine. Oh, look at this. Oh, I had forgotten all about this. So this is a bag of broken jewelry, old jewelry. Sometimes people give me jewelry that's broken. And I do incorporate it into my junk journal. So there's lots of treasures in there. I really like this one strand. It was just a beautiful necklace, but it fell apart, and I'm not one to really fiddle too much with trying to repair things like necklaces. I wish I was interested in that fine motor work, but I'm really not. I could do it, but it's a lot for me. This bag looks like it has a little more jewelry pieces, broken jewelry. Okay, and then we have, this is like looks like a camisole, yep. So this is probably a piece that I got like at a thrift store. Sometimes instead of buying new lace, I'll just pop into the thrift store if I'm nearby, and I'll get pieces that have lace that I can harvest. This is a really pretty sort of dusty rose kind of lace. And then we have some bright pink, wow, really bright pink netting. More broken jewelry. More broken jewelry. One of the projects that I've been thinking about for a while now is a mirror. Actually, it's like a frame of a mirror, but the frame itself is empty. So it's just the frame, and it's pretty old. I'm pretty sure it's vintage, and so one of my plans is to take this broken jewelry and glue it all on the frame with a hot glue gun. So, but there's some really cool pieces in here. So I got that. Oh, I wondered where these had gone to. These are Scrabble tiles. Oh, look, it looks like I've put them in alphabetical order. How about that? Definitely need to use these up in my collage and my artwork. I'm excited about that find. We have some crocheted, yellow crocheted something. So this probably came from the thrift store as well. This might be fun for one of the bee journals that I have coming up, so I'm going to set that aside to put it with the bee stuff. Got some more magazines. This piece I'm really excited about. I got this at the thrift store, I believe, unless my friend Heather gave it to me. It started out life as a pillowcase, and I think I only have one of these. Started out life as a pillowcase, but I just thought, and it's very soft, like this is like velvet, and I just thought this would be an amazing cover for a journal. It's quite large. I also considered framing it. It's just beautiful. What else do we have here in the stash? Oh, we have a whole bunch of cutting tools, most of which somebody gave me at some point when they were cleaning out their garage. This one probably needs a new blade. I'm not sure. All right, cutting tools. Cutting tools are always good. I always seem to be breaking those, or they fall apart eventually. We've got some clear acrylic sealer. This is probably really old. I'm not sure about that. Oh, goodness. We have Mod Podge. I wonder if this stuff goes bad. I don't know. It's still moving around in there. This is decoupage glue sealer. Not really sure what the difference is. Might be the same, but just different brands. I don't know. Then we have, oh look, we have a whole thing of pens and pencils and highlighters. Oh, for a while I was collecting pens, and I think my mom probably gave me this, or someone. I have a purple one just like it, but it's fun. I collected pens for a couple of years. I'm just going to adjust you. I'm going to move you for just 1 second. I think it's just a tad bit. That's better, I think. What else do we have in here? Okay, this looks like a bag of adhesive things, like masking tape and double-sided tape and tape runners. So there's really no need for me to buy adhesive anytime soon. Note to self. And we have some more cutting utensils. I was wondering where this one was. I like this one because it's the small version. So it's much more easy to use with regards to making artist trading cards. Instead of the huge cutter, this one's real nice. So I'm going to put that aside so I can find it easily next time. A small cutting mat. What else do we have in here? Oh, a whole bunch of lace. That is pretty. That might find its way into a bee journal. I might set that aside, and this might find its way in the bee journal as well. It's like all gold and looks like a little bit of silver, maybe some bronzy kinds of colors. This might be a really cool tie closure for a bee journal. I think I'm going to be doing multiple bee journals this year. So I'm going to put that over with the bee journal stuff. These are, I'm not really sure what these are. Somebody gave these to me out of their garage that they hadn't used. Can I get the bag open? Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get the bag open. So they, I think, go to some of these cutting things. They're blades. I haven't figured it out. I need to figure that out. Oh, and then we have so many colored pencils and Sharpies and markers. More than I could ever use in a lifetime. Again, a lot of times people give me things and I have an oversupply. So I have those. Ooh, this is another piece of fabric. Oh, this would be fabulous for my bead journals. I don't know if you can see that. The beads are sort of these long, thin, shiny beads. And then the fabric next to it is like a black netting. That might be a really cool closure for a bead journal. Oh, a little bit of an avalanche in the box. We have a whole bunch of glue sticks, more adhesives. Doesn't look like I'm going to have to buy any glue sticks anytime soon. And some random thread. There's always random thread everywhere. All right. Then we have some labels. I think these came from my Aunt Shirley's house, where they started out life. We have a little holder. That might be helpful on my art table when I'm working with little teeny tiny things like buttons and gems. This is cool. This is a pink, it started out life as a pink poinsettia Christmas decoration, and it has a clip on the back. And I can't remember, I removed some of the leaves from this because I was going to use them in a Valentine's Day journal, or maybe my art journal, my collage. But this is kind of a fun piece. It's a very bright pink color, and it's fabric, so that's fun. That'll be fun to work with. Here are some, oh, this is a piece of a man's shirt, or a woman's shirt, I'm not sure which. Happens to be the cuff of the sleeve with some buttons on it. So we could probably harvest the buttons or leave it as a cuff even. Might make a fun bracelet, like maybe attaching one of those pieces of jewelry that I had pulled out earlier. Could make it reversible. Could be a reversible bracelet. Okay, this started out life as a Pampered Chef tool. And I think at some point I couldn't find the brayer, which is the tool that I use to put paint on my jelly plate when I get my jelly plate out. So I think I just went into the kitchen and I found this. It wasn't something that was being used at all. You will see random tools from the kitchen in my stash because I'm not really interested in the kitchen and I'm not really interested in cooking or baking. But sometimes I'll steal a tool or so from the kitchen and just see what happens with it. All right, we're getting down to the bottom of the box. Looks like we have a whole bunch of glue sticks that are just loose in here. Hot glue gun sticks. And we've got some more pencils. Another thing I do for fun is to tutor students, elementary school students, middle school students, high school students. Currently, I just have high school students, but I used to use these as motivators for the younger kids. Another cutting tool. I'm gonna put that with those. Oh, I've been wondering about these. Okay, this is a huge bag of all different kinds of paintbrushes, which is great. And then there's these tiny little sort of cupcake holders, which I think would be so fun to work with in my collage. They could be so many things. They could be a sun, they could be a flower, whatever. That'll be fun. What else is in this bag? Looks like just random little bits. Little glass bottle. Probably was meant for holding essential oils at some point in time. All right. We have a whole bag of scissors. And it looks like possibly, oh my goodness, scissors with different designs on them. Someone gave these to me, I believe. And then we have some clothespins in the bottom of that bag of different sizes. Looks like 3 or 4 different sizes. That's great. Very nice. So I will find a home for those to live all together. What's this? We have ink refresher. This is to clean your stamp pads and your markers. Apparently I have not yet tried it. It's brand new in the bottle. More random hot glue sticks. Getting to the bottom, guys. This really nice purple fabric. Some kind of trim. Not sure where it came from, but I'll add that to my fabric stash. We have a random paper plate, which looks like I was using as a paint palette, or it was underneath a paint palette. These make fabulous paint palettes. You can just throw them away afterwards. So you'll see a couple of these floating around. Then I have this thread that has, I don't know how many different kinds of colors on it. Somebody gave this to me out of their stash, I'm sure. All right, last few items. We have what looks to be Mardi Gras beads. These are scissors that fold up, but I'm always nervous about how to open them. Oh, there we go. So nice little tiny scissors. They will be very helpful in some collage work that I have coming up, so I am going to put those aside where I can find them quickly. And another bottle of water-based stamp cleaner that looks like it's hardly been opened. All right, last little bits. Command strips. I have no idea how they found their way in there. A bit of foam that you could use to clean your plate, your jelly plate, or you could use it to paint with. Oh, and of course you have to have a random cotton ball and some random thread. All right, last item. What is it? It is a small button in a little plastic baggie. So now I'm going to clean up this huge mess. I hope you guys have a great day. I might do similar videos. I think I have at least 6 of these boxes that I need to clean out. So I'm just going to start a playlist. Have a great day. Bye now.